Hello, everybody, and welcome to finals. So we have Abzan and Abzan, right?
Abzan and Abzan Death's Shadow.
Oh, okay. Spicy. Okay. Well, I like what Ryan has going for him in this matchup, playing pretty typical Abzan, because he has a lot of the removal and not a lot of the fluff.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like because James gets his life total down so fast, like, it takes a lot.
Yeah. So James is going to go down to 16 here. We're going to see a full grip from Ryan.
So Thoughtseize, Lingering Soul, Scavenging Ooze, Path to Exile, correct? And Fatal Push?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the ugly path.
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan, but that is.
Shout out to Ryan.
Okay, so I guess James is going to take the lesser of the two evils.
Right, because Fatal Push does just deal with anything, whereas Path it does the same thing but gives him a land.
Yes.
Right? Alright, we'll see where Ryan's at here.
So Ryan's going to go to 18.
Yep. He's going to play a Blooming Marsh and do a Thoughtseize.
So 3 Goyfs and Abrupt Decay. James is so excited about this.
What do you know about these Goyfs, Ryan?
Take the Abrupt Decay.
Man, does Ryan play Maelstrom Pulse in his deck? Because that just seems like the best card ever.
Sideboard he does.
That seems like the best card ever right now.
He's gonna go ahead and take a Goyf.
Alright, so we're 1 Goyf down. I wish we had a Goyf counter on the screen. That'd be amazing. Alright, so James is going to untap here, and he is going to draw. Presumptively play a Goyf.
I think he does. Unless he drew something that's like a vital, like another Inquisition or a Thoughtseize, then I think he just plays a Goyf here.
Alright, he's going to fetch with the Windswept Teeth down to 15. And he's just going to get a Forest.
Okay.
Oh,
I think he's playing it safe just because he does know, like, those Lingering Souls, they put in work.
Yeah, Lingering Souls, being able to both effectively block and ping your opponent down. Alright, so this Tarmogoyf is going to be a 3-4.
James is so excited about this right now.
So we have our Goyf count at a 3-4, or is it a 4-5?
Let's see, we have Fatal Push, we have Goyf.
Okay, so it's a 4-5.
Yeah.
Because Fatal Push, they both had Thoughtseize. Right. Oh my goodness.
Stop.
Yes, so it's a 4-5.
Put a line between that.
Well, you could just get the Goyf dice. Shout out to Star City Games and any of the places that make this easier. As we can see, Ryan's playmat is technically better because LSV signed it.
Alright, so Ryan's going to go down to 16.
Alright. He's going to shock with the Overgrown Tomb, and he is going to play a Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze being an extremely effective card in this matchup.
Yes.
Is not going to block that Goyf very effectively, though.
No, I really wish, though, that he had taken, the Abrupt Decay just because of something like this. Just because I think, like, Ryan has so much removal that I feel like it would have been fine.
So no third land here out of James. He has Tarmogoyf, Abrupt Decay, and something else in hand. I believe he drew into another Abrupt Decay.
He has Grimflayer.
Grimflayer as well.
He has Grimflayer, Abrupt Decay, and Goyf.
Alright, so this is going to be a swing for 4, knocking Ryan down to 12.
So Ryan drew Plains. I feel like he just actually plays either... Yeah, he plays Lingering Souls here.
Right. Lingering Souls...
It gives him blockers.
Yeah, it gives him blockers for this turn. He gets to play it pretty effectively next turn and hold up Path.
Yes.
Tokens everywhere.
I like Brendan's. No. It's James who has the signed spirit tokens.
Yes, signed by the professor.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Alright, so Ryan's always going to pass here. Right. And James is going to play Goyf, swing for 4. Is he going to swing for 4? James? Jameson? Oh, I think Ryan took it and went down to 8.
Oh, wow.
I think he did.
So Ryan's valuing the tokens here.
Okay, he's gonna flashback Lingering Souls. And it's gonna swing for 2. James is gonna go to 13.
I do like him being able to swing for 2 this turn because it puts James at an even 13.
Yes.
So Death Shadow not able to effectively come down unless James draws more action.
Oh, and he also has Abrupt Decay in hand. So he has Abrupt Decay and Path.
He
So
cannot
he has-
currently cast the Abrupt Decay.
No, unless he fetches. No, he
No, he
can't.
can't.
Planes, I got you. Alright, so path 1, block 1?
I think that's the correct line here.
Yes. Yep, path.
Alright, so James is going to get the search for basic here, which now apparently you have to let your opponent know that they can do that. It's now, the rules have been changed where they fall on the person,
Oh.
from what I've heard.
What?
Yeah, so it now falls on you to tell your opponent what options they have available to them, and if they were not sure, you can get a rules violation.
Okay.
Whereas before it was the inverse, they could get a rules violation if they didn't know what your card did.
Alright, TCG player, blah, blah, blah. Gather. Okay, let's see this.
Alright, and Ryan's going to fetch down here to 7. After James drops a Grimflayer that I don't think is quite Delirious. No, Sorcery, yes, it is Delirious. He has Abrupt Decay, Thoughtseize,
Yes.
Land, and Tarmogoyf.
And Goyf.
Because this is a 4/4 Grimflayer. Ryan's just going to get that Overgrown Tomb tapped.
What do you Abrupt Decay here? Do you take the Goyf or do you take the Grimflayer? Either way, they're both hitting
Well,
you
you-
for power 4.
Right, but you don't effectively block the Grimflayer.
Yeah, that's true. So you Abrupt Decay the Grimflayer here.
Yeah, because the Grimflayer has trample.
Okay. So the dream hand would be for Ryan to like draw another path. Oh, or another land.
Alright, so he's going to play the Shambling Vent tapped, which we need to not count that Shambling Vent out.
No. Alright, so he's gonna swing for 2. James gonna go down to 10.
At this point, he needs to start racing James, because James did the work himself to put himself
Yes.
down below 13.
So James has Abrupt Decay. So he's gonna Abrupt Decay the last spirit.
Right, he's going to make this a little bit harder for Ryan to navigate. He's going to swing with both, and
Yep.
correctly, that Grimflayer is going to eat an Abrupt Decay, because Ryan can't deal with that very effectively
No.
in the future.
So Ryan's gonna fall down to 3. Yes.
Alright, and he's going to untap with just 2 Lingering Souls token. James is at 10.
And the good thing about this, he has 2 land in hand. But the good thing about the Shambling event is that he can gain life with it.
The bad thing about it is it does just get Fatal Pushed. So he needs to do it this turn. Because if he's going to force anything out of James, he needs to force it this turn.
So I don't think Ryan swings with both spirits, just in case James does have another Abrupt Decay.
I don't think
Yeah.
he swings with either.
Okay, there we go. So James is going to go ahead and fall to 8. Ryan's going to go back up to 5. Yeah, so there we go. So there's the other Abrupt Decay.
Right.
And then James does have a Liliana in hand. So all he has to do is play Liliana, neg Liliana. Ryan has to get rid of his Lingering Souls. James swings in for 4.
Yeah, and this would put Ryan down to 1.
Yep. Ryan's like, just swing. I go to 1.
He's like, are you really going to block the Shambling Vent? I think is the argument right now.
Yes.
Like, just do it. Yeah, just put me to 1.
See, Trino! Ryan just drew See, Trino!
He's so good at this game.
I need him to stop.
If anyone doesn't know, Sea Drino Lightning Helix is your opponent when it enters. I believe he can redirect that to the
also-
Liliana.
Yes, because if it says target player,
Or is it just opponent?
if it's just opponent, then he cannot redirect it to Liliana. But if it's target player, then yes, he can. Let me look up the Sea Drino exactly how it reads. Okay, so whenever Sea Drino enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life and you
Yeah.
gain 3 life.
So James is
so-
going to lose 3 life here.
Yeah.
And Ryan's going to go back up to 4. And Ryan has a blocker, but that may not help him if James draws...
If he draws any removal.
That's a bobble.
And
So we're going
that's
to
a
see a
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize off the top. That's pretty dead card there for Ryan.
So
And that bobble makes this a... Not a 5/5, James.
5/6.
5/6.
Alright, so he's going to tell him to pass. So Ryan's going to go ahead and go to 3, and he's going to crack.
Okay, so Ryan's cracking to...
Well, because he knows that James put something on top of his deck that it just doesn't do anything for James. Like, it doesn't scare James.
Right.
So...
Ryan's going to fall down to 3 here. We still have a close game. I mean, there's so many cards that Ryan could draw that just deal with this Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
Ryan is playing a little more of a proactive list. Some decks play Scavenging Ooze in the sideboard. Some decks don't play Siege Rhino. But...
Oh, please draw Siege Rhino here.
if he Fatal Pushes and then is able to swing with the Shambling Vent, he's suddenly back in this.
Wait, what did he... Ryan, let me see. What did you draw? I think it was a... Was it Fatal Push? Please be Fatal Push. Oh, it was a High Arc!
James gleefully cheering.
I don't think I would have... Okay,
Oh, so
yeah.
3. So, because
So-
of the trigger, he actually goes up to 6.
And then he also gets rid of the lilies, so the Nibel Hierarch is still there.
Alright, so that is now a 6/7 Goyf because of the Planeswalker.
Yes.
So the Hierarch still needs to be able to block. So James has so many active draws, but
Block.
he can just attack to block.
Okay, let's see what James drew. He drew something that he wants to play. 2, so another Grimflayer? Or
Oh
another
my
Goyf?
goodness. And this is the power of Tarmogoyf, ladies and gentlemen. This card is just puts in so much work.
Jesus.
It is just effectively a 2-mana 6/7. Oh,
And
wow.
a Tasker.
And he still gets to keep the Goyfs at the same power level. Yeah, and that's
Okay,
going to
okay.
be it for Ryan.
I think Ryan's gonna put in these Maelstrom Pulses.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many redundant creatures in James's deck that just are all around the same power level.
Yes.
So James is up a match. If you'll notice, we haven't signified that, but that's just because I'll say it out loud.
Yeah.
There's surprisingly an amount of work that goes into just putting a dash and a 1 by James's name.
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
2 screens does not not having 2 screens is a huge boon right
It
now.
kind of hurts a little, just a little.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what do both players look to sideboard in? What is effectively the mirror?
So you see James here. He's instantly taking out Thoughtseizes, possibly, which I think is fine. Ryan is
Oh, okay, we get open sideboarding.
yes.
What a world!
So of course
It's
he's
like we
taking
don't even
out-
have to work.
I know. So he's taking out Inquisition, Thoughtseize, and
Can you
Liliana.
explain why you take out hand disruption in the mirror? Do you know?
Not really. No.
Okay, so players take out hand disruption in the mirror because you are looking to top deck proactive cards. Having so much hand disruption, and
It
that,
doesn't
as
do
we
anything.
saw with Ryan, like revealing the Thoughtseize off the top, that is terrible for
Yeah.
him. And it's so bad against James's deck because both decks are playing an effective game. So
And
the hand disruption really is what comes out.
Yes, I agree with that damnation. I agree with taking Liliana Last Hope out. It does absolutely
Brutality
nothing.
also
Yes.
is like hugely amazing in this matchup.
He's considering the surgicals. So James is putting in. I saw the Fulminator Mages.
Fulminator does seem like a good side in
Oh.
for both
Yep,
players.
both of them are. I 110% agree with this damnation. Like, yes.
Yeah, good. And I've seen it in the mirror time and time again, especially because you see James siding into Lingering Souls. You see it in the mirror time and time again where, like, the board gets clogged.
Yeah.
And if it is not clogged in your favor, oh yeah, board wipe away.
Yes.
So yeah, all these cards, you're seeing them effectively side in are, like, Thrun the Last Troll and this Gideon. They're proactive top decks.
Yes.
Because they know no matter what, the game's going to go that long.
Yeah. No, I understand it now. I didn't really understand the Thoughtseize. Normally, I know a lot of people will take out Thoughtseize, like, if they play against Burn because it takes away the life total and whatnot.
Yeah.
But in this matchup, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, the mid-range v mid-range is just put in better cards.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Alright, so we're gonna have a game here where Ryan gets to be on the play, which is really good in a mid-range matchup.
Yeah.
It's kind of just exactly where you want to be. I think James's creatures scale a little bit better than Ryan's do.
He does. He does have the Tassiger, which I actually really like that he decided to put this in here. I believe it's a 1 of 2. So I actually enjoy it.
I am a huge fan. Shout out to Mike Slicknam if he is watching this or ends up watching this. I'm a huge fan of Hierarch being in the list. It's really sad to me that James does not have it anymore.
Well,
Because turn 2 Liliana is one of the greatest things in the world. Shout out to Mike because he hates every time Ryan plays turn 2 Liliana.
Well, so James, it's kind of like what you were talking about with the Thoughtseize and the Inquisition, how they're dead cards when you draw them. We saw Ryan draw that Noble Hierarch when he clearly needed some sort of removal. So James's argument on this is that he doesn't want to be late game, draw into a Hierarch, and it does absolutely nothing for him.
And that's fair, because as we can see, Modern is super removal heavy.
Yes. So question here is, why did James keep in Lilian Last Hope? For the Lingering Souls?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just a super clean answer. You get to take out 1 per turn.
What is...
Oh, he was covering his eyes with a piece of paper. They're letting us see their hands.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really nice of you guys.
I was like, wait, what is James just like, I'm not seeing, they took out Thoughtseize, stop.
Yeah, they knew they took out hand disruption, so they're not going to be seeing each other's hands.
Oh, look at this.
Alright, so we have a Shambling Vent into Verdant Catacombs from James' pass. Let's see what Ryan can piece together here. Second turn is really where Abzan takes off.
Treetop Village?
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Is that Treetop Village? Yes.
It is a Treetop Village.
Oh,
I'm such a fan.
Okay, so James is...
Treetop Village turns into a what again?
It's a one... No. It's the... I'm thinking of Pendlehaven, but it is... Let me double check. But I think it turns into a spore, if I'm correct. I really hope I'm not, because I'm a laugh. Okay, so it enters the battlefield tapped. You tap 1 colorless, 1 green, and it becomes a 3/3 green ape creature with trample until end of turn. It's still a land.
3/3. Yeah, I remember the old like Yu-Gi-Oh! Watanabe days of Jund, watching him at Worlds, and Treetop Village was like the man land you played. That and Raging Ravine.
I haven't seen this played in a deck.
Aaron plays it. Aaron Prido plays it in his Abzan list.
Oh, okay.
May have convinced Ryan. Yeah, there's a few advocates for the card. I mean, it is really good.
I mean, 2 mana, you get a 3/3 with trample. That seems okay.
Yeah. It's also, especially manlands are super important in these grindy mid-range matchups.
So we're gonna see, I believe, a Goyf from James here, which Ryan is. I'm pretty sure. I believe he has Fatal Push in hand. Oh, he's not. Ryan.
This is just a 1/2 Goyf. He's gonna path.
Oh, he's gonna path it. Well, we saw before how big those Goyfs got, though, so that's why, like, I'm okay. I'm an advocate of just getting rid of it while you can before it gets in with that damage.
I do think that players should effectively use their mana as they can.
Yes.
But I also think people are too trigger happy with removal.
Yeah.
I've hedged a lot of games against James knowing he's just gonna kill whatever I play first. He is the type of player that literally just like murders whatever you play.
Oh, and my question, there it is.
Yeah, this Liliana the Last Hope is going to effectively take down each and every token that Ryan puts out. And since it goes to 4, it doesn't easily get stopped by said tokens.
Okay, let's see what we see from here. Is that it? So I see Sea Drino in Ryan's hand. Possibly.
Another card that just gets bonkers if you play Hierarch.
Decay. Okay.
It is an Abrupt Decay, so that's a clean answer to the Liliana.
Yeah.
But Ryan's trying to figure out if he can make an effective use of his mana, and he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to leave black open.
I mean, yeah. Well,
or he would have been able to.
He would have been able to. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, Ryan. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, you can.
Yeah, because I knew he had the Fatal Push, so I was like, oh, please. Alright, so James is going to fetch again here, but still just letting the lands enter tapped. Kind of hoping that Ryan does the work for him, and Ryan's going to serve in with the 1.
That's a lot of land.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's a lot of land. To other people, they're probably like, no, that's the right amount, but we see a Murderous Cut, I believe, and there's a Liliana the Veil. So James is going to go ahead and fall down to 15. I wonder if he's going to shock. Is he even playing Death Shadow anymore?
Yeah, it's right there at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I haven't seen it. Okay, so he's going to fetch and shock.
I need Ryan to win on camera because he has this like weird losing streak on camera.
I know. I'm not okay with that.
Alright, let's see if this enters untapped.
Yep.
It does, for sure. I was going to drop James down to a 13.
So he's considering. He's like, do I want to play this Liliana or do I want to play Lingering Souls? Liliana. Okay.
I don't think it's really the time to get into like a Lingering Souls battle. Which is like when the board starts to get clogged.
Yeah. So I think here he discards his Lingering Souls.
Yeah, and then he can just play it from the graveyard. It's a good effective use of his mana. We see it time and time again in the Abzan. Back when it was old Jund, the best, most effective use of your mana was Blood Braid into Liliana. Make your opponent sack a creature and attack with the Blood Braid.
Yes.
Those were the days.
Alright, so we see a Grimflayer and a Fatal Push in Ryan's hand.
And that's where Fatal Push kind of becomes like a meh card, because it turns into this like Lingering Souls battle. It almost always shapes into a Lingering Souls battle.
Oh no, he discarded the Fatal Push to Lily. He has Abrupt Decay, 2 Grimflayers, and the... Oh goodness, what is it? The Throne?
Throne the Last Troll?
Yeah, he has that in hand.
Interesting, neither players have Tireless Tracker.
Not even inside.
Yeah.
What's really sad here, though, is if you haven't noticed, Ryan has been missing land drops like crazy.
Oh, yeah, I've for sure noticed.
Yeah.
And he's just going to keep losing creatures to this Liliana.
Yeah.
He is still sitting at a healthy 20, but James is just going to start flooding the board.
I want to see, well, even if Ryan draws Damnation here, it, like, he can't. It doesn't. Man.
And I know, too, in my heart of hearts, I know that Brendan would just be like, well, that's why you play Sweltering Suns.
What red? What red? Alright, so Ryan's gonna go ahead and fall 19. First damage.
Alright, taking his first chip off of Ryan here.
Alright, and Ryan's gotta Goyf himself. I wish he would draw on the land.
If Ryan had 4 mana, his turns would be insane.
Yes.
I mean, his turns would be completely different.
Because he could have Abrupt Decayed the Liliana, played the Goyf, like, it would have been. Because at the end of James' turn, he could have Abrupt Decayed the Liliana. On his upkeep, he could play Grimflayer, Goyf.
Alright, James is gonna shock here.
There's so much. And we see another Grimflayer, and he does have Delirium. So Ryan's going to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3. He has Marsh Flats, Liliana, Lingering Souls. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So Ryan's gonna fall to 12.
And
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Thanks.
James has really presented himself as a clock in this game.
Oh, Ryan.
This is
He
not,
drove Fulminator Mage.
This is not the world I want to live in, Ryan.
No. Like, draw a path. Come on, buddy. I mean, the good thing about this Goyf is he can't just block Goyf for Goyf.
Yeah.
Except Murderous Cut. I forgot that James had Murderous Cut in his hand. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. James is missing 1 damage.
And this is the world where Ryan just like draws a fetch land. That's the world.
As he goes down to 1.
Oh yeah, that's the world I live in constantly.
So what he can do here is, I don't know if this works, so Grimflayer deals combat damage. Yep, so he goes to 1. James, you're gonna miss your trigger on Grimflayer. Okay. So James missed his trigger on Grimflayer. Oh! And Ryan skips.
That's
okay,
it.
so we see James. He has won this. Oh, I saw that Maelstrom Pulse. So he plays Maelstrom Pulse main. Ryan. Oh! I think Ryan is a little upset here.
Yeah. James is like, I just want to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely. And that's gonna be it. James is gonna take this modern down.
Proud of you, James. I'm sorry, Ryan.
And as this streak continues,
God, he needs to not be on camera ever again.
I mean, it's fine. He has every right in the world to deny it.
That's true. Because, like, when he's off camera, he gets, like, the perfect draws in hand and stuff like that. And then he gets on camera and he's like, nope. He's like, I just can't do this.
Absolutely. And let's get, because everyone loves it, let's get James in here. Here, that's...
Do you want... Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna knock everything over. Why are you kicking my purse? Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm still bad, guys. Still bad. But
You left your sideboard and everything out.
I know. Ryan's watching it. I trust him. He's armed.
He
most
has
of the time.
every card known to mankind anyways in the entire format.
Yeah, he didn't want any. Ryan can't hear this right now because he's not watching the stream. He's like still setting up. But every format.
Every format.
Every
We
format.
feel so bad because
I really do too. After he showed me like the
Yes.
rest of his hand, I'm just like, man, I feel like I didn't even play a game.
Yeah. So we were talking about it. Ryan off camera has the best luck with playing games, and then he gets on camera. He is not. I don't think he's won a single round on camera.
Yeah, no. Poor guy. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Like right here somewhere. Like around here in this area. That thing. Bless it.
So we were talking about how you the
And
reason
garbage?
why.
Yeah, I know.
No, hush. Hush. No one listen
Go
to
ahead.
him. No one listen to him. He wants praise. Don't do it.
No, I
listen
don't.
to
Please
him.
don't. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want the secret to get out that I actually know how to play the game. I want everybody to think that I'm bad so I can sit down and be like...
He wants to hustle everyone. He
You
wants to
ca-
go
you
to a
ca-
bar
you cast lands, right?
and pretend he
Guys,
doesn't know how
you-
to play
g-
pool and
you-
then win like $500. He wants to hustle.
You cast lands, right?
Hustle.
Alright, anyways, question. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We were talking about why you took out the noble hierarchs that you're about to take out. I believe you said you're taking out the baubles.
Oh, I don't have noble.
Yeah,
have
you
my
took
noble
them out.
hierarchs.
I'm saying you took
Oh.
out the noble hierarchs. You're about to take out baubles, but are you leaving in Death Shadow?
No. Okay, so today I just played Abzan Death Shadow just because I felt like it.
Okay.
So, like, I played a couple games with just, like, normal Abzan before, like, the event happened.
Okay.
And was, like, not really feeling it today. I did get my cards in, so I didn't get to play Abzan.
I saw the Tasker.
Yeah, I didn't get to play Abzan Traverse, but I'm like, hey, this Tassiger, it's going places.
That Tasker put in work.
Dude, Tassiger.
That Tasker put in work.
See, Brendan, we made
really-
it. We made it. We made it. We've been talking about this for forever. I actually did it. It's pretty good.
I thought you put the tendrils in sideboard. Like, I thought it
I
was
did.
in your sideboard.
No, it
is?
was. I
Okay,
think.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it should
I didn't
be.
see it.
I didn't get to play it.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it in your sideboard. That's
Yeah,
why
nobody-
I was like, I
no-
don't know if you put the tendrils in there or not.
I may have not. Oh well.
Yeah, because we were super excited because game 2, like, Ryan drew into the Siege Rhino, and we were like, yes!
Yeah.
Maybe his streak isn't,
Siege Rhinos.
as bad as it thinks he is. Okay, James is on the fence of Siege Rhinos. He
No,
either
I
plays
like
them
Siege
or he
Rhinos.
doesn't
No,
play them.
no, I play Siege Rhinos,
Okay.
but then I don't play Siege Rhinos, but then I play Siege Rhinos, but then I alternatively don't play Siege Rhinos. And then I go back to playing Siege Rhinos.
When I first met him, he hated Siege Rhino.
Well,
He
I mean,
thought
yeah,
was a
because it was like
terrible card
I
in
didn't
Abzan.
think it was like a terrible card. I thought it was a terrible card because at the time, I don't know if any of y'all like remember, but Khan's Standard and Siege Rhino
I played that deck.
was literally garbage.
No, it wasn't.
Like, hot
I went to
garbage.
GP Houston.
Love Siege Rhino. Love Siege.
Went to GP Houston with the Abzan
Yeah, I remember.
variants.
I remember.
So,
This was when we first met. This was a while ago. Man, what a long
was a
time. I'm
top-tier
old.
deck. I know. I was saying that. I was like, we have so many young people here playing Magic, and it's really cool to see like the new, I guess, millennials or the new generation of Magic players. But then
No,
as
they're
I was
millennials
saying
of
that,
Magic play. They think they have it bad, but they don't know.
they don't understand.
They didn't play through Cobblade. They just found out like Siege Rhino was a thing. They didn't play through that. That was awful.
They didn't have to
they
play
did,
through so many
granted,
infinite combos.
Granted, at least they did experience like what was it? The Sahili combo and then
Yeah.
Marvel. Marvel was broken.
But
and I
back
remember
then-
like Emrakul and
Yeah.
people a lot. That
But
was
back
fun.
then, like, infinite combos didn't get banned
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
fair.
in standard, and now, like, there's an infinite
Yeah, they
combo.
were like,
They're
oh yeah,
no.
Cobblade is definitely like healthy for the format. Yeah, like just
No.
play this deck. It's the deck. Just like nobody else has to play anything, just Cobblade.
It makes me sad because they don't get to experience what we experienced when we first started playing.
Oh, yeah,
which
no.
was really good standard. Really good standard.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I was a fan of during like the new Phyrexia, like I do believe Innistrad standard.
It was new Phyrexia
Green Black Fight Club. If you guys don't know what Green Black Fight Club is, go look it up. It's like the funniest thing you could do to someone, especially when Boros Reckoner is a like very popular thing in the format.
Oh, that was me.
Oh my god, it was
that
great.
was me.
I was that guy who's just like, is that a Boros Reckoner? Yeah, it resolves. But so Phyrexian Oblit, Prey Upon, and then people cried. People cried. You just cried. Like I don't even want to do the math right now. Like, I just did like 3 rounds worth of math.
I
don't want
had
to
a
do math.
foil Chinese Boros burn deck back in standard. I don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure at the time, because I was like 18, I was like, this isn't going to be worth anything. And like now I look back and I'm like, a lot of the cards in that deck are worth something now.
Yeah. Let's try building a paper airplane. That's a paper airplane.
Yeah,
Dope.
he is.
Dope.
I'm so proud of you, Ryan. Except the bottom part of it's too big, so
Yeah,
it's
I'm still sad for Ryan.
Oh, we do have a question. Or I have a question. So, Chad and I were talking about if you could choose one format in the entire like Magic, what would you choose? What format would you only play if you had to choose one?
Can I like loophole this question?
Nope.
Dang it.
One. I chose Vintage.
I mean, it'd be modern, but like, more like the Jund Glory days modern. You know, Deathrite Shaman and Bloodbraid Elf. Unban both Deathrite Shaman.
Unban Deathrite Shaman, please.
Unban them.
Unban.
They're fair.
While you're at it,
all
Ponder,
fair.
Brainstorm.
No, we don't need those. We don't like blue cards are irrelevant. We just need Deathrite Shaman and Bloodbraid Elf. Wizards, listen to me.
Wizards, if you ever watch this, which you probably won't, you should unban Ponder, Brainstorm,
Don't-
Deathrite Shaman, and
no,
Bloodbraid Elf.
No, keep blue weak in the format, please.
Please,
Y'all
no.
are good with Cryptic Command.
You're
it's
seeing,
fine.
you have Eldrazi-tron as #1 right now. Please give us blue. Like,
No, you don't need it.
man.
They don't need it. They don't need it. No, like no good blue cards. It's good.
All right. So tomorrow we have Modern. It's going to be at 7.
I won't be here.
He will not be
unfortunately.
here. I will be here commentating again. And then the next weekend, again, Friday, we're going to have Draft, and we're also going to have Modern at 7.
I might be here for that one.
And then Saturday after that, 7. And then after these 2 weeks, it goes back to being normal, F&M, Draft, and then Modern on Saturdays.
If you're watching this stream and you live in Houston, come play Modern. We need more Modern players.
We do need more Modern players. Like right now, because Ixalan is out, we don't have a lot. Normally we'll get like 16-ish. So
I got a shiny. I need 3 more now to complete my playset. It's great. Someone make it happen. My birthday's soon or something.
wait, how many do you have?
Unfortunately, I work tomorrow.
Top 2 tomorrow get in Modern get a promo Fatal Push.
Yeah, this is definitely like a Modern playable card or something. I think.
I think it is.
I think they made like I think it's like making waves. I think it like single-handedly beat out like it. Did you bend my?
I licked his Fatal Push. It's not stained. See, it's good. It's fine.
It's water damage now.
It's pretty watered. It's okay.
Near mint on TCG.
Yeah. So join us tomorrow at 7. If you'd like to come and play Modern, I actually have 4 Modern decks. If some of you guys don't have any, you are more than welcome to borrow mine if you don't. I'm pretty lenient with lending these things out. Don't look at this squiggly eyebrow. Look, I can touch your squiggly. Okay. So we're gonna go. Meet us back here tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I by we being here.
Me.
She'll be.
Meet
here.
me back here tomorrow.
I will be at work unless someone wants to kidnap me. Like, just make it realistic looking, and then bring me here so I can continue to play Modern. Because that'd be great. I would much rather be playing Modern than being at work. I'll be watching, I'm sure, from work because I have nothing better to do. With
he
my
has
life,
to, and then
but-
he has to leave me comments and chat with me the entire time because
Maybe.
you have to. It
Maybe.
keeps me motivated to keep going.
I'll be like, this guy casted his land when he can't
Casted?
cast land. Yeah, he
He
casted
casted his land.
his land.
In
That's,
response to you playing your
yeah,
your land.
he
response to
casted his
casting.
land instead of not casting his land at the most inappropriate time of the game. You can't cast lands in upkeep. You can cast them in main phase 1 though.
Okay.
They cost 0.
Okay. So on that note, we're headed out.
On the
Good night,
staff.
guys.
Later.
Good night.